Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Scared Whitless. We're going to be watching a flippin' awesome creator on YouTube. It's OmargoshTv. We're going to be watching episode 1, Alone in the Dark, overnight in the haunted Nevada State Prison. I love Omar Gosh. I love his channel. He has given me permission to react to it. If you love Omar Gosh, give this video a like, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. Let's go!
Tonight I'm going to one of the scariest places in the world. Not only is it scary and filled with active spirits, but there's things here that have physically attacked people.
No thanks.
And if that's not scary
That's a big
enough,
heck nah.
I'm going to be spending the entire evening here alone.
Today I'm
Bye.
traveling far, far from home, with no friends, no family, 100% completely alone, while visiting some of the scariest, most haunted places in the world.
Oh, look at that place. Wow. That's not where we're going, though. Look.
Everyone has fears, and so do I. Some things feed off those fears, becoming prevalent when you're on one's tide. I will attempt to explain the unexplainable while facing my own fears. I may have an answer while I embark. One thing is certain, I'm alone in the dark.
I can't believe you're doing this by yourself.
Let's pause right there just to give a big, big shout out to Omar Gosh. That was an epic opener. I love you, man. Love you, man. If I'm ever going to go out, and I'm going to go out, I've got some investigations planned in 2023. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and stick around. I'm going to base my editing style similar to his. Hopefully, I mean, it won't be nearly as good. He's been doing this for 10 plus more years. But, I mean, that was epic. And that's who I hope to model it after. Thank you, Omar Gosh, for being an inspiration to a lot of us on YouTube. Let's go! Look at that. It's freaking beautiful, man. Oh. I think I've seen Twin Paranormal go here.
This was called Warm Springs Hotel. People would travel here through stagecoach. You'd have kids, women, men. The legislature came in, had a big party while they
prison was a
trashed the
hotel?
hotel. So the state had to buy it for $80,000. So when we bought it, we ended up making jail cells in the hotel. Now it's not a hotel. It's actually a jailhouse. Eventually the place burnt down. That's when they started using the foundation and building the prison you see today. Between 1862 and 64, if you killed someone, hang or shoot, you had those options. This is all part of Mexico coming up into Nevada. They did bring women in here. Eventually, they closed the women down in 1958, and they moved them to their own facility.
We were hearing all kinds of knocks and banging, some doors slamming and stuff like that, and we could hear like walking, and nobody was in there. It was just us. We had a board across the cell blocks propped up, and the music box was there. And we had it going, and we were asking if anybody was there, and the music box started going off. I picked up my flashlight and I shined it down the hallway, and I see this black mass down at the corner of between the bars and the floor coming towards me. When my light went on it, I thought I would see some glowing eyes, because usually with animals that's the first thing that
I'm
you
scared
see.
already.
No glowing eyes, but my light actually didn't pass through it, so it was stopping my light. I started to step back and I'm like, oh my God, do you guys see that? And I was in front of them, so they couldn't see it. It was like, you guys, I just saw something. It was like this black mass, but it didn't have any legs or anything, but at first that's what I thought it was.
Whatever we have here, it's dark, it's black, it's a blob, and it breaks up like mercury. You'll see it going around, and then you'll see it just break up and take off.
She was doing a little session and talking to the spirits, and there was this black mass that appeared above her. And I said, that's exactly what I saw. And apparently other people have seen that as well.
Oh my God.
And I think that's one of the prevalent apparitions that's there, and I don't know what exactly it is.
I asked if they had some footage of this dark entity they were talking about, and now I'm regretting it. While investigating the woman's cell block, Susan was asking the spirit some questions.
What?
Pay attention to the top left corner. You can see a hand-like anomaly almost reaching out to her. I thought it may have been a person, but there was no one behind Susan here, making this unexplained phenomenon truly terrifying.
And it disappeared! Look at it. What?
There are times when I'm walking in here, when I'm by
What the
myself,
crap?
I can't believe you're doing this by yourself. I ran down at the outside. I just dropped a group off up in the cell house, and I start screaming, Chris, 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 because I saw a shadow down here moving.
Hello? Chris?
Where?
Chris?
Oh, no, that wasn't it.
Answer
That wasn't
me,
it.
and
I was thinking
kept
something on the...
walking. I said, okay, guys, go up there and mess with those guys. As I took that corner, and I got this on video, you'll see a mist go by me. And if you stop it, it's a skeleton face. I've been told it's a Native American.
What?
We were basically setting up all of our equipment. We set up another music box in the cell block facing the opposite direction. Got it set up, and I went down to put the REM pod down at the other end, and I came around the outside of the cell block, and as I'm walking down the cell block towards them, I'm walking, and all of a sudden I hear this voice whisper to me. Do you like me? And it came from like up above.
No, Ghosty Woasty.
And it was like almost like somebody who's like, because I'm 5'11", and it was somebody who was like 6'5", just said that in my ear, and I stopped.
Imagine you're walking around that creepy haunted prison and you hear, do you like me?
I was like, did you guys just whisper something? Because I could hear them talking, and they stopped talking, and they said, what? And I basically was like, did you guys whisper something? What? No, we didn't say. Did you say, do you like me? And they were like, no, why would we say that? And at that point, I kind of just like started walking faster toward them, and I told them this story. And it still gives me goosebumps. Like right now, telling it, I feel it on the back of my neck.
There'd be some
So if
pee.
you feel
There'd be
sick,
some
if
pee.
you feel faint, make sure you get out.
Have you ever had anybody faint?
Yes, and attacked.
I would.
On the upper yard. He had to carry him out.
Just kind of grabbed the guy that I thought was getting beat up because he looked like he was getting beat up, and I just threw him over my shoulder and walked back out with him. He was all banged up, all bruised up, all around his midsection, and it looked like he had a handprint, like a definite handprint around his neck where somebody was holding him. And he kept saying while he was up there, I can't breathe, I can't breathe.
And it was an ex-cop. And he said, he was kind of going, come on, mess with me, I'm Chinese, what are you gonna do? And all of a sudden on the SLS, you could see these stick figures beating him up. And he hunched over and he had bruises. He had his neck all bruised. Oh, yeah.
Why in the world, how in the world could you hear these stories of people getting beat up, getting harmed, getting hurt, all this stuff, and then still go and investigate this thing by yourself, alone,
I'm sure
in the
there's
dark?
bad spirits here, you know? And I'm sure there's good ones
Sounds
saying,
like
hey,
it.
Susan, get away from this.
So Susan and the team, they were all inside the women's. They're in different cells. I think one of them was in the bullpen. I think one of them was at the very end of the hall. And they asked me to go out into the hallway. And I'm just kind of standing there, kind of spacing out a little bit because it's pitch black in that hallway. And I'm just standing there, and then I hear them kind of freaking out. There's a shadow between us. There's a dark figure between us. And then I kind of looked back because I was looking towards the death chamber because I heard something just kind of like feet shuffling over there. So I looked back. I was like, okay, I don't see anything. And they're like, well, it's coming back. It moved from blah, blah, blah. So I turn around, and all of a sudden the hallway behind me is pitch black. It is just darkness, and all I see is like this pair of eyes in front of me.
It's staring at you. You got scared, didn't you?
For a second.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. And my blood pressure just went up. My heart
This
rate
makes
is,
me so happy.
Going crazy, and I was like, hi. So I did not know how to react. Well, the investigator, she looks back. As I'm coming down the stairs, I'm coming behind everybody, and she's like, Chris, stop. I was like, oh no. That's behind me. And she's like,
oh no.
Do you want to turn around? I was like, no, we can keep going. It's all right. I'll check on him later.
You get scared?
It's fine.
Go.
Do they feed off?
I don't understand how they keep going back.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, they just did this. Just did that.
All right, well, it's going to be a great night.
So I guess you guys are down to party tonight, huh?
Good luck. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I'll give you your safety briefing now.
Yeah.
Whatever it is you think you see in here, it may or may not be real. All these steel bars, though, they're definitely real. Don't run.
Thanks. That's super helpful. I guess it kind of is. He's going to be alone in the dark.
Really
He's
gonna
going to run
lock
his
me in, huh?
face first into
I
some
knew I was
steel
gonna be
bars. That's
alone,
going to hurt.
But I didn't expect to actually be locked in this place. Like, who would have thought paying to be locked in a prison?
So he's like, he can't get out until he calls him?
Oh, gosh.
It hasn't even been a minute yet, and I'm already rethinking this entire idea. I'm just gonna make the best of it, though, and see
I would have rethought
how
the
long
idea
I
while they were
last
telling
through
me
the
the
night.
stories.
Ooh, some weights.
Oh, gosh. This is so...
Pump some iron, Omar.
Not lifting that. I can't lift anything here. And I work out. These guys were tough. I don't get scared very many places. Hey, I'm lying.
I work
I
out.
do get scared. We're not going to let them know. Now, I do have some brand new merch. It says alone, and on the back, I'm going to have to get another shot.
I love
So
that
did
shirt.
take a couple photos
I may be buying it.
of what this looked like during
love
the
it.
day.
I hate the sound of the howling, like the wind,
hear all kinds
and the
of
quiet.
noises.
Oh,
This property goes really far back. Okay, we're only going to explore this front
gotta get a
area. and
drink
I
before we
promise
get going.
There's going to be a lot. If I have the balls to come back here again, I have no idea what's going to happen tonight. We're going to spend a lot of time filming. Make sure you keep your eyes open. Wear some headphones when you watch this video. And watch it in the dark. I think it should add to the ambiance. Because you and I are here alone. I mean, I'm here alone, but you're technically here with me.
I can't
too,
watch it in the dark because you
which
won't be able to see me.
makes this a little easier for me.
This is what it would look like if I watched it in the dark.
Not really. I'll come back here.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
All goes well tonight. I don't get attacked or something like that. You guys ready? Now, whatever is here seems to really like Susan. Anytime
I'm so
she's
excited.
in here, like she was getting touched. Actually,
I'm
as
so
we were-
excited.
as I did get a tour of the place.
I'm so
that way I kinda knew some of
excited.
the history. You know how the drill goes. I didn't just want to come here. Now, there are some parts of this video that you're going to see that she just kind of said, hey, look, I'm not going to tell you about this, and I'm just going to see how it
Yeah.
feels to you. As she was showing me around, she kept getting touched. Things were happening all around her.
Something just pushed.
Screw
me
that.
back. I'm sorry. See, when this stuff happens, lights, they start hovering on me and touching me.
At one point, it looked like to me she lost her balance, but she didn't. She got pushed. And Chris, the other volunteer that was here and shared all of his experiences, and the guy that saw like the eyes, he told me that sometimes you got to be careful because some of the inmate spirits will push you. All right, I just swapped out microphones. That way we can catch more of what I hear naturally. From time to time, I will be silent. Just want to warn you. And from time to time, I'm going to talk, but hey, let's put our listening ears on.
Got 'em.
Where we're at right now, I would call it a cafeteria, but it's called culinary. And this is where they would have their meals. Chris did tell me that some of the spirits in here are...
This brings me back. I worked in a jail for like 3 years, and it looked similar to that. Oh, it brings me back so many memories.
And especially inside here in culinary, they like to play jokes.
Dinner time. Just the sound of his footsteps.
Now, right where I'm standing, I'm gonna lower.
Oh, wait a minute.
Right there.
Wait, what was that?
I'm gonna lower.
Was that Omar? Because something
Right
would have had to go in
there.
front of the camera.
Someone bled out. Yep, that's right. Supposedly in 1976, it was a really bad riot. And if you know anything about prisons, I mean, even till this day, it's very segregated. Like, you know, you kind of stick with your kind. You know, Hispanics with Hispanics, whites with whites, blacks with blacks. Here, also, there was a great deal of Native American, from what I hear. And sometimes there were like race wars. The one in 1976 was racially motivated, and 2 gentlemen died. One was named Harold, from what I hear, and
is he the one that bled out?
Right below us here, and bled out. God rest his soul. Well, I'm
Harold.
really sorry about what happened to you, Harold.
If he does a ghost box session or anything and Harold comes across, that'd be enough to get me out of that prison, locked or not.
So this is the kitchen area, and it was a really interesting.
That's creepy.
It is dead silent in here.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. Make some noise, Omar. Come on. Don't make those squeaky noises, though. Those are creepy, too. Dude, that place
Susan
is just
was telling me
creepy.
about a picture that she got of this great creature. And I'm trying to find that area. Picture was terrifying, by the way. And she calls it an alien.
Is that the only light he's got?
Of aliens. I think I have a gray. I think we have almost like a bug-eye lizard.
Oh, what
I had a
the?
friend that called me and said, hey. And I said, what's going on? Did you see a UFO? And I was joking with her. And she goes, well, yeah. And I said, what? She goes, yeah. She goes, we were coming down Geiger. As we went into Virginia City, we saw a deer stand there just looking. So we pulled over, we got out, we looked down, and there's a silver spinning thing just hovering, no noise. And I said, what'd you do? She goes, we jumped back in the car, we went to Virginia City, and all the cops laughed at us. I said, okay, take me up there. And I knew she was telling me.
I would have crapped my
Very
pants if I
Catholic.
saw that.
She didn't believe in this stuff. So we went up there.
How do you see it and not believe
She
it?
couldn't sleep for 2 weeks. So when we went up there was a perfect burn round spot. And we hiked down there, and I'm going, what the hell? This is a UFO. And this is in the 80s, okay? So we didn't have our cell phones. And I picked up some stuff, carried it to the car, and later that week I took it to UNR. And the guy comes in, he goes, you got more of that in your car? I said, yeah. He goes, get it out. The radiation is way above what's supposed to be. We went back there to that spot, it was gone.
Oh my God.
So somebody knew what we found and they covered it up. So yeah, there's UFOs here. We see them in the skies all the time. I believe we have.
Let me know in the comments below right now. Do you believe in aliens, UFOs? And I don't mean unidentified flying objects. I mean UFOs as in spaceships from outer space. Let me know. Let me know.
Portholes here, this land with the warm springs, you know, water brings energy.
This is crazy.
I want to say it was, oh yeah, it was right over here.
This place is ghosts, spirits of prison inmates, sometimes demonic, and freaking aliens.
Yeah. And she's terrified to even look inside this window in case
Do it. Do
it
it.
comes back. Now, as you can see, this does not.
I was just kidding. We're too close.
It's completely locked.
We're too close. Back up.
There's something in there. Hello?
Is that like a freezer? Oh, crap. Did I just hear something like crawl away? Like. Oh, and there's a freaking ghost on the plastic going into the next room. Oh my God.
What the? I know you heard that. Sounds like walking upstairs.
It's time.
It's not raining.
It is time to go. Well, you wouldn't hear that upstairs if there's a whole prison up there, right? Oh, freak.
Who's knocking?
I got the heat on over there. It is not cold in here, and I've got goosebumps. Are you sure you're alone? You're not alone. What was that little gargling, growly thing sound? What was that? I keep expecting something to be here. The noises are just so freaking loud.
One thing that I completely forgot to do, I forgot to say a prayer.
We're back in here. Chow time. Chow hall.
I'll do that.
No loud talking or yelling.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. If that's the only light he's
No
got, he's
idea
lost his mind.
How much?
I've got a flashlight that shines brighter than the sun, and I'm going to take it with me on my investigation because I'm not going to be alone in the dark. He's got like a little box light that you would use for YouTube studio
Safer, I
filming.
feel, after saying that prayer.
For backlighting.
But yeah, this is what I want to show you. See, it says alone on the back.
Ooh!
Oh gosh, I got goosebumps. Can you do that knock again?
About peed.
I promise you, it's not the volunteers.
About peed.
They locked me in here. And we have the whole place to ourselves for the rest of the night tonight. One of the things they've mentioned when people come here to visit is some people panic.
This dude's got guts, man.
Because this place is so massive and they get lost. And I mean, they don't just panic because of that, but because of how active the spiritual activity is here.
I'd be panicking.
So.
Don't put your shoes on the wall, it says in that sign.
Sometimes you'll hear shuffling. You'll hear like, almost like boots walking.
As long as they're not on the wall.
I have no idea how to get to the prison part. Exit.
I'm worried something's going to be standing there when he opens those doors and it lights back up.
My battery's getting drained super fast.
The cafeteria wasn't shy when it came to activity. I was a little curious and wanted to make sure the volunteers weren't messing around with me, so I gave them a call. Also, I'm a bit lost.
And he's lost. Yeah.
I'm in like the cafeteria or
They're probably thinking, "You're done already? Holy cow!"
culinary, right?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, are you sure that you guys aren't outside messing with me?
Oh no, we're right. I wish you could see us. We're sitting here.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you guys are in the
Right
office.
here. Yeah.
All right,
We're
'cause
not.
I heard like a really loud bang outside, and then I was in the, I guess, where they prepared food, and
Yeah.
it sounded like something was walking above me. Like it was like a,
Yes. Yes, that's what the guys were getting yesterday too.
yeah, it's like
And
a,
that's only a roof. There's no second level.
there's no second level to that?
No, they thought there was a second level too.
I
That
for
is-
sure thought it was a second level.
Yeah, no.
Somebody would have to be
I'm kinda second
on the
thinking
roof.
This whole being alone thing, I don't get scared very easy like this.
What is all these noises?
It's kind of scary. Do you want Chris to come out there?
Nah,
and-
nah, I gotta do this.
Okay.
I gotta do this.
Well, just,
But thank you.
Okay, just know this, that there's nothing, well, except for the one guy that got hurt.
You got this, Omar.
We've been,
She's not real helpful in this situation. You're fine. You'll be fine. There's nothing in the past that has hurt anybody except for that one guy who got beat up and like gang killed by a bunch of
out
ghosts.
there multiple times.
Other than that-
while there's activity and things like that, they're gonna mess with you, but they're not gonna hurt you. You're gonna be okay. Just talk to them.
Okay.
Just tell him stop.
Hi guys.
There you go.
I'm just another
Just tell him.
inmate, you could say, because I technically
Don't
did
say
get
that.
locked in a prison.
That's right.
So can I get to the prison part from the cafeteria area?
Okay, so you're back in the back area of the.
I'm where we were doing the interviews and stuff. There is something creepy about the kitchen area.
Yes, there was a lot of activity in
That's
there.
where they all congregate to eat
Okay.
and hang out. Was that a cat ball? Has he got cat balls set up?
Bye. I'll be back later. Hang out with you. All right. So where do I go? So my friend Tammy's giving me directions because I am kind of lost right now. I thought I came this way the last time, but maybe I didn't.
Dude, look at that place, man.
Yeah.
Oh gosh! Oh, something just opened the door as I was getting ready to open it. Something like sucked in the door. Unless there's a draft or something.
What windows
got
would be
it.
open? Yeah, he barely
I got
touched
it.
that door and it just...
This is where I wanted to be.
Okay, perfect.
I mean, kind of. But
Oh my God!
Follow the cell block all the way down. Don't forget, towards the end of the cell block on the right-hand side.
I gotta have a
is
drink.
The cell that has the bedding and everything in it is all dressed up.
okay.
And then when you go
Right now,
upstairs,
this works
you're
for
on
me.
level A right
If I
now.
was him,
You'll go to
it'd be something stronger.
B will take you into the death chamber and the woman's section.
All right. Can I ask you a question?
B4 block.
Wait a freak. If there's a place called a death chamber in it, I'm not going there.
Not
going there.
People do what I'm doing?
By himself?
Getting lost?
No, but getting lost, yes. But by himself?
George does, and then he cried.
Yeah, please.
He was fine.
So you're saying that the last person that did what I'm doing, being in here alone, left crying? All right. Well, hey, I'll call you if I need you. All right.
I'll
Thanks.
call you when I'm crying.
I hope. Bye.
I'll call you when I'm crying. Let me out. Let me out now. That'd be me right now. Oh, he does have another light. Good. This...
Now where I'm walking.
I don't
right
like
now
this.
Is where the COs, aka correctional officers, would be walking. And
What is this popping, growling kind of sound that's going?
Man, I gotta show you this. This is really cool.
Oh.
A lot of people took showers in there. So in here, they have it set up as if
Look at that
there's
old
actual
TV.
inmates here. Like, this is what it would look like.
Look at that TV.
It's pretty cool.
That TV would be clear, probably, though. I've seen them where you can buy them off a commissary when I worked in the jail, and you could see they were clear TVs, so you could see they couldn't hide anything in it. Kind of neat.
It's so quiet that you can hear anything.
Now imagine you're in prison, right? You're in this prison. It's quiet for him because there's nobody there, but imagine what it would sound like if you were there. Crazy. Oh.
What's that say?
Riding with Rip. Oh, look at that toilet.
Riding
Oh,
with
oh.
R.I.P., the Bros Club Guide to America. Cool. Yeah, you don't get a nice comfy pillow in prison, or a comfy bed at that. I mean,
Or nope.
it's, oh gosh, that is terrible. Oh gosh.
You don't get much of anything good in there. Oh, let's go. Stop. I keep feeling like I'm going to see something every time he turns a corner. We're going to level B now, right? That was level A. We're going to level B. I just got the willies right now for some reason, and I don't know why. It's because I'm scared witless.
We are alone in the dark. So these are pretty much set up very similar to when we were down on the first floor.
I feel like something's just going to reach out and grab him. Ooh.
What's up,
You
guys?
just hear the inmates in there screaming as
Hopefully
he's
I'm not
walking
here
by.
too late.
Fresh meat!
Disturbing you. Just here to document your story, that's all. I mean, no
Whoa,
disrespect.
creepy.
Wow. This is closed off.
Is that where she was? Where was she at in the building when that hand or whatever came after her?
Bruh. Legit looked like an inmate was sleeping up here. Right now as I was walking by. It was like a shadow of
What?
something sleeping. Whoa.
What?
Okay, I saw that in the corner of my eye. Not sure if the camera caught that, but that was cool. Moving on.
Oh, the shadow kind of does make it look like somebody's up there. Slow down. You ain't got to go so fast. You're going to peek around the corner and something's going to scare me to death.
Should we go up again?
Level C.
We're gonna go over here. There's a lot of activity that happens in the B block. This is where we were just a minute ago.
Here I am trying to peek around as he turns the camera. I'm trying to peek that way. I
You
don't
get lost in here.
Nothing scares me. Jumps out on me. What are these? Because these are different than regulars holding. He's like solitaire.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Is there a light down there? What was that? What have he said? Dude, you can hear like wind howling or something. Ah! Holy crap! This freaking light hit me. Oh my gosh. Oh, not to be confused with Omar gosh, but oh my gosh. This light came down and smacked me right. Oh.
Okay, so we're in a really old school part of the jail. Or prison. It's pretty cool. Check this out.
Oh, those are cool. I'd be sitting there playing with that the entire time.
I heard an extra one over there.
Open. Closed.
See? It's mechanical.
That would have been a hard job as a prisoner.
Okay,
I mean, as a corrections officer.
That I'm not.
Because you had to make sure they were in their cell and stayed in their cell as you cranked that door closed.
Interact with whatever's here. Is it this one? See how there's stuff written up there? That's
Kid Rock, baby.
That's how they used to do their art. There is some pencil.
He's a cowboy, baby.
On the walls, but yeah, the white stuff you see is toothpaste. Pretty cool. Kid Rock.
What is this wind? Where is this wind coming from?
I'm a little lost right now.
Exit the other way. What is it? I guess that's his light on his. There must be a window or a door or something down there.
What the heck? What is this?
It's the day room to some more cells.
Oh, heck no.
I keep seeing stuff flying around in here, catching my eye. What is that? Oh, bathroom. What's the whistling?
You may see some stuff in this video. Please let me know if you do.
Whoa!
Because that black blob.
What's the whistling? Listen.
Has been seen so many times. And we're on the floor.
Did you hear it?
Where that video that I showed you that Susan encountered.
I heard whistling.
Tons of TV shows have called her over that video clip, wanting it. And yeah, you guys get to see it here first. So yeah, big shout out to Susan and Chris and my homie Tammy too, and Jason. Because without them, this video would not be possible. Without you too, it wouldn't be possible.
And to you, because you're awesome.